So I'm checking the sound.
Hello.
Seems like works well.
Yes, Sanjay.
Okay, very well.
Yes, we can hear you
Ready?
well, Kiran. Yes. Everyone, can you please unmute? Can you please put your hand at your chest? Kanbang, can you please put your hand at your chest? Everyone say hello, Venerable Sir.
Hello, Venerable
Hello,
Sir.
Venerable Sir.
Nice, hello everybody. I see that and Amy still have one device for both of them. Did you already tell your mom that you need to have a separate device? What did she say?
Sorry, my computer was acting up, so we had to go to stable.
I see, so this is a temporary solution. Okay, it's fine. Alright, so let's sit in a comfortable meditation posture. Make sure your back is erect. And we'll meditate with opened eyes. We'll cast the sight down. And we can make the first determination in our minds voicelessly. From now on, for 10 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on, for 10 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on, for 10 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. And with that determination, we can gently, lovingly notice the flat piece of flesh at the top of the head. We allow it to be heavy. And changing. We continue to the forehead, eyes, nose, lips, chin, cheeks, ears, back of the head. We allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the head to be heavy and changing. We continue to the neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers, tips of fingers, chest, abdomen, back, we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the upper part of the body to be heavy and changing. So we can continue to the neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers, tips of fingers, chest, abdomen, back. We allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the upper part of the body to be heavy and changing. We continue to the buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, heels, soles, toes, tips of toes, we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the body to be heavy and changing. And as we give the freedom to the muscles of the body, we can now extend our acceptance to all of the body parts. We allow all of the body, all of its parts to be changing. And we can now allow other living beings to enjoy the same peace as we are enjoying ourselves. So in our minds, voicelessly, we can wish, we can allow, may all beings, including me, be in peace. May all beings, including me, be in peace. May all beings, including me, be in peace. Now, because the time for this sitting is finished, let's make the last determination in our minds voicelessly. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. And we can gently, lovingly, slowly, mindfully change the way of our sitting. And we can take one more minute during which we will curiously watch what's going on in the mind. Very well. So, I asked you to watch your mind for 1 minute. So I would like to know, what did you see in your mind? So those of you who are watching your mind for 1 minute, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Now everybody of you can come close to the camera. You will need to be raising your hands and answering questions and talking. So those of you who are watching your mind for 1 minute, please raise your hand. So I'm repeating that. Those of you who are watching your mind for 1 minute, please raise your hand. That was what we were just now doing. Okay, so it seems like only 3 people were following the instruction. I wonder what the other people are doing. Tao Lien, when I said we will be observing, watching our mind for 1 minute, did you follow that instruction? Did you stay in one position and watched your mind? So if yes, then you can raise your hand. I don't see your hand raised. Okay. All right, that looks much better. So Jake, when you were watching your mind, what did you see?
Well, I kind of saw that I've got a little bit of pain. I was doing a lot of exercise this week, so my mind was kind of on the pain in my legs, and especially the position I'm sitting in.
So you are experiencing unpleasant feeling. Was there anything else?
And I was kind of thinking about the meditation.
There was some.
I was just thinking about my body.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Isabella?
Earlier this week I've been more stressed, so seeing that I've achieved more peace, I felt a little bit better. My stress has gone down a little bit less, so my mind is more clear now.
Okay. So what did you see in your mind during that 1 minute?
I saw the stress that I achieved. It can be like less slow. It can be less caused if I do meditation more, and then it helps my focus better, so I can think things more through.
So during that 1 minute when you were watching your mind, you saw peace and calm?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Max?
I kind of I just focused on my breathing, and I kind of just saw myself meditating, and I saw myself relax.
But did I ask you to focus on your breathing during that 1 minute?
Not really.
No. So you should not focus on your breathing when I do not ask that. Okay? So watching the mind is a different practice than watching the breath. When you're watching the breath, you have a specific object to which you want the mind, on which you want to keep your mind. But when you observe the mind, you do not have a specific object. You just accept whatever comes up in the mind, be it a thought or feeling or seeing, hearing, smelling. If breath comes there, well, fine, but you should not stay on the breath any longer than you stay on anything else. So if you hear a sound or experience pain or any other feeling, or if you smell something, or if you realize the contact between the bum and the floor, and so on. So in those cases, you are accepting what is coming in the mind. So that's very important skill, and it's very different from meditation on breath. Okay, so Tao Lien, what did you see when you were watching the mind?
Watching the mind.
You're still using that microphone? I wonder if after 1 year you will still be using that microphone. Cannot hear you.
Sorry, Wendy. Can you hear me?
No, I don't understand what you're saying. So can you write it for us in the chat box? And I will continue to Luong Min Tuan.
For the 1 minute, I just follow on my breathing.
I see. But do you remember that I would ask you to focus on your breath?
No.
No. So next time, don't watch your breath. You need to watch your mind. So you watch your feelings, your seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking. You watch your desires, your aversion, your peace, your happiness, your mindfulness, your energy, that kind of thing. You need to watch the mind. Okay? So you're accepting whatever comes in the mind, you accept it, and you just watch it. How does it start? How does it change? How does it end?
Yeah.
Okay, Pham Tun Chi.
So during that 1 minute, sir, I think I couldn't see anything, but I felt like I was calmer and all my body parts are relaxed. And I was totally concentrated on my just meditation, and I couldn't hear anything else.
Okay, very good. So you experienced calm and peace. Good. That's what you have seen in the mind, so that's fine. Tan Ngo.
I didn't feel anything much.
So could you say that, would it be true if somebody said that you were thinking during that time?
During that time, I don't think about anything much, and I just feel calm.
You had calm feeling? Okay, that's good. Did you notice there any seeing or hearing or any thought during that 1 minute?
No, I don't have any thoughts during the meditation.
Okay, thank you. Mo?
I just felt calm and like sore of my leg, but then I felt like more relaxed as yeah,
So you felt
as I
in your legs
yeah.
and also you felt relaxed. So how many percent of that meditation time, of that 1 minute, did you feel pain and how many percent did you feel relaxed?
I felt relaxed at the beginning, and then I started feeling pain at the end.
I see. Okay. Thank you. Trin Ngo. Kan Van.
During meditation, I felt calm, and I also saw some stripes of color in my mind at some point.
You kept your eyes closed?
Yes, I kept my eyes closed.
Keep your eyes open.
Like
Okay, next time.
the
keep your eyes
color
open.
just appeared.
Yeah, next time keep your eyes open. If you keep your eyes closed, I cannot help you because that's not what I teach. All right? So you need to keep your eyes open so that we can do something. And otherwise, so you saw colors, well, then that's what happened. Anything else?
Now I just feel calm.
You felt calm. Okay, that's pretty good. Thank you. So I will start with Amy. Amy, what did you see in your mind?
In my mind, I was really calm, and all my body was really relaxed.
Okay. Was there anything else? Did you notice any thought, any words coming up in the mind?
No, I was focused on what you were saying.
Okay, good. And that,
I felt less stress, and my body felt calm, and my back pain was like gone from so much strain.
so you felt calm. Was there anything else apart from calm?
No.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Tan Ngo, would you like to tell us something? Okay. So I would like to ask you, everybody, how many days out of the last 7 did you meditate? So everybody make sure you're close to your camera and that you answer. We're still waiting for some of you. Answer as soon as you can. We're still waiting for 2 of you. 1. All right. So that's not very successful. I see that we are getting worse. Did we have class last week or did we miss the class? We missed the class, right, last week?
Yes, Uncle.
Yeah, I can see. Well, we can actually see that we have missed class from your meditation enthusiasm. Okay. It is very clear that your meditation practice has reduced significantly. All right. Previously, we would have over 50% of the students meditated at least 5 times a day, 5 times a week, but no more. Now it's very poor. Now only about a third out of you meditated often. So I would like to encourage you. I would like to encourage you all to meditate every day. All right, make sure that you meditate every day. If you meditate, you can take 5 minutes. It's totally fine. You can meditate on the car as you are sitting on the seat of the car, or if you're on a bus or on a train. Then simply take 5 minutes of meditation, and then it's done. So you do not need to worry whether you meditate at home at this time or that time. No, as soon as you sit on a car or on a bus or anything, any transport means, or you wait for someone in an office, well then you can take your 5 minutes of meditation. All right, so let's look at the homeworks. So I would like to ask Ngo Tui Ha, Diklam, and Kanvan to raise their hands. And Kanvan? Kanvan? Okay, I see. That's the... Yeah, I'm not used to this, to calling you by the last two syllables. In Burmese, if you have 4 syllables name, all of the 4 syllables must be told. If you say just 2 out of the 4, then it's not you anymore. Okay? Now in Vietnamese, it's the opposite. If you say the 4 syllables, it's not weird. It's not right. You need to find the last 2 syllables, and then that's correct. So that's a little difficult for me, because in Burmese, if you don't tell the whole name, it's impolite. So it's dangerous. Okay? So in Vietnamese, I'm very, I got the habit that it is impolite to call you a not complete name. So this will take me quite some time. All right, so let's start with Ngo Tui Ha. Can you please read for us your homework?
Yes. Because teens are not quite firing on all cylinders when it comes to the frontal lobes. We shouldn't be surprised by the daily stories we hear and read about tragic mistakes and accidents involving adolescents.
Cylinders? Do you remember what are those cylinders?
Benefits of following the 5 steps for Ashin Sarana, 11 things for each precept.
Please wait. I asked you a question. Did you hear my question?
Now, can
Okay.
you...
Yes, I will repeat. So you spoke about cylinders. Can you explain to me what are those cylinders? I can see that there are cylinders, but do you have any idea what are they? You have selected this note, so I wonder if you understand what you actually wrote. Ngo Tui Ha. Can you please tell us what are those cylinders that you mentioned in your note? It's correct. It's according to the book. I can see it now in the book. But I wonder if you understand what are those cylinders. If you are here, please reply as soon as you can. I'm listening. Ngo Tui Ha, are you still in the meeting?
Devante, suddenly I can see her in the Zoom. I don't know what problem. I don't know what problem with her.
Okay, we will return to her later if possible. Now let's continue to Dik Lam.
The brain was instantly built by nature from the group up, from the cellar to the attic, from back to front. Inject with relax the pig's brains and parties visibly pop the outfit and colorful hues of blue and red.
Okay, very well. Very well. And then Kanvan.
So with a fixed goal size, human evolution did its best to jam as much brain matter inside as possible. It's as if that part of the brain, the ability to remember to do something, is simply not keeping up with the rest of a teenager's growth and development. Multitasking has become a household word.
How do you understand household word?
I understand that it means that that thing is well known for the public.
Yes, it has become popular. Very well. Thank you. So now I would like to ask other 3 students to read their favorites for not breaking the precepts, for not for the present time. Okay, the benefits for the present time. So let's select right away. Tan Ngok, Timo, and Pham Tung Chi. Can you please raise your hand, your Zoom hand? So I have suggested Timo, Tan Ngok, and Pham Tung Chi. So Tan Ngok, can you please raise your hand? Okay, so Timo, can you tell us your favorite benefit for each of the 5? So you're reading just one benefit, and it's for this life, the present benefit, So you are choosing one benefit for each of the 5, right? For each of the 5 precepts. Or were you choosing just for killing and stealing? You were just for killing and stealing, right? So can you tell me one benefit for not killing and not stealing that comes in this life. So you will tell me 2 benefits. 1 benefit that you can get in this life for not killing, and 1 benefit that you can get in this life for not stealing. I'm listening.
One benefit for not killing is that you want. I think it's like there's like a rule where like you can't kill like the like animals and stuff. So like I think one benefit is like
I gave a list of the benefits, so there is no space for thinking. You just choose a number and then you just read for me the number. Did you choose a number? Did you know about those lists?
no.
I see. Okay, so Timo, now you know about it. We will be continuing with these lists in for the other class for the other lessons. So you will get access to those lists anyway. Fine. Thank you. Now let's continue. Pham Tung Chi. Tell me 1 benefit in this life for not killing and 1 benefit for this life for not stealing.
For not killing, the mind is clearer. And for not stealing, the friends, relatives, or related beings of the being that would be robbed will not retaliate to rob him or her.
Nice, very nice. Thank you very much. Tan Ngo, the same thing. Tell me the benefit of not killing in this life and the benefit of not stealing in this life.
For not killing, it is easier to meditate on loving kindness. And for stealing, it is no regret that we have stolen.
Perfect. Very nice. Thank you very much. So I would like to invite Luong Chi Tien and was there are not so many people. Tao Lien. So Tao Lien, did you actually send to us what did you see in your mind when you were watching your mind? Not yet, right? So can you please write it for us in the chat box? And after that, I would like to know your favorite benefits for not killing in the future life or in the future, and your favorite benefit for not stealing in the future. So those are 2 sentences. Luong Tri Tien, can you please read for us the benefit for not killing that comes in with Kamma, that means possibly next life, and the benefit for not stealing that comes with Kamma, probably next life?
So only the karma benefits, right? Like all of them are the one that I chose.
So can you read for me 1 for each? 1 benefit of Kamma for not killing and 1 benefit of Kamma for not stealing.
My favorite karma benefit for not killing is that you receive constant support from others. And my favorite karma benefit for not stealing is the consolidation of arisen property.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. And I called more people, right? Not just Long Tien. So who did I call? We'll remember. So let's ask Dit Lam to read your benefit for not killing caused by karma and for not stealing caused by karma.
Sorry, forgot that, so couldn't do it.
So I think I asked Diklam, right? I'm still not hearing from Diklam.
Sorry, I've forgotten to do this,
So please come closer to the camera.
did you hear me?
The sound from you is so small, the cloud for you.
Hello, did you hear me?
Yes, we can hear, but it's not clear. The cloud so small.
I'm close the computers, but I don't know why it's just because.
Our class is in a very challenging time for me. It's after several classes that I had before this class, and it's usually very late at night. Or now it's not late. Now it's not late at night because I'm in LA, so it's actually in a very beautiful time in the morning. But I'm tired because I started to teach from early in the morning. So if you do not answer immediately, or if you are not well heard, then I fall asleep. Okay? So you'd better be ready to speak and have a nice microphone so that I can nicely hear you and stay awake during the class. So Duklam, this doesn't look very successful. No, you need to calibrate your microphone. You use for its Zoom settings. And so I will move on to someone else. Did you choose your favorite benefit of not stealing caused by karma?
No, I haven't.
You haven't, but did you have access to the lists?
No.
Do you have access to our Viber group?
I download Viber on my phone, but it's hard to make it.
You will need to have access to our Viber group to continue in this class. Otherwise, how do you want to know the updates? What if we change the time of the class? What if we don't have the class? Or what if I change the homework or give you homework and you do not remember what I said during the class? You cannot know it because we are all in Viber. All right? So you need to be in Viber. And you apparently don't have access to the Facebook group either, right? So in the Facebook group, yeah?
Sorry, I have the Facebook.
You have Facebook, but do you have access to our Facebook group?
Yes.
But there is explained the homework and the link, isn't it? Okay, it's there, but you didn't visit it. You didn't read it, right? So that doesn't work, all right? Because homework is more important than the class attendance. So you need to have the homework. It's the number one thing. So what shall we do? How do you want to resolve it for next time?
I'll make time to go look over here because I've been busy.
We are all busy, that's not a problem. But how do you want to resolve it for next time? So do you have any plan to get Viber working so that you will see it? Viber has notifications, so you can turn on notifications when you get a notification about homework, so you will know it. How do you want to do it?
I'll try again to make an account because last time I tried to get code to verify it's me, but it wouldn't send.
Viber will send you a message by SMS, and then you need to provide a code to Viber from the SMS, and that's how you get a new account. So in Viber, you get account based on your phone number. Do you have a phone number, that?
Yes, I did that, and when I put the code in, it didn't work multiple times.
It didn't work. Where do you live?
In
In Carolina, right? You live in Carolina, right? Which one, south
Yes.
or north? North. Are we scheduled to meet? Are we scheduled to meet? Are we scheduled to meet each other while I'm in the USA? You don't know. Okay, you can ask your mom. I will be in Florida starting from Monday next week, from May 22, and I will be in the East Coast until June 30. So between May 22 and June 30, you can visit me somewhere, either in Florida or in Washington, D.C. or in New York. Probably Washington is the closest to you, right? Yes. So you would be traveling to Washington. I'll be there probably 1 week from June 12 until June 19. So you can tell your mom that I'm coming, you can come, and if you still don't have Viber account, then I can help you make it. All right?
All right.
Fine. So, and Amy, you also didn't know about the homework for selecting your favorite benefits?
Yes.
Actually, do you remember that, and Amy, that you did this about 3 years ago or 2 years ago?
Yes.
All right. So now who am I going to ask? Jake, did you read your homework today? Not yet, right? You have read it?
Which one?
Today. Did you read for us anything that you've done today?
No.
Not yet, right? So,
No.
Jake, can you tell us your favorite benefit for not killing that comes through kamma, and then for not stealing that comes through kamma?
So my favorite benefit of not killing is you don't experience harm due to tools that kill because you don't use the tools. And my favorite
benefit... wrong list. But that is from the wrong list. You're reading from the list that brings immediate results. I would like to hear from you the benefits from the list that brings later results based on kamma.
Is it the one with unpersecutedness or invincibility?
I didn't hear you well. On what?
Unpersecutedness.
Unpersecutedness, yes, that's coming from the right list. And then?
Immunity from death by others' violence.
Perfect, yes. But you read to me too. I wanted just one for not killing and one for not stealing. So what's one for not stealing based on kamma?
I don't think I have one for not stealing.
I see. Do you have the list somewhere in front of you?
I don't think so.
So you can open them, and I'm waiting for you to select it. Hopefully I will not fall asleep while you're doing it.
I think a benefit of not stealing is obtaining riches not shared by others.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So that's all for reading homework today. Now let's move on to recitation. So previously, I explained to you reciting Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa, and we are also reciting the three refuges. Now today we will move on, and you will be reciting the first precept, and that is about not killing. So let's look at the Namo Tassa and the three refuges before we get to the new thing. So I would like to ask everybody to unmute yourself. And I would like to ask the organizers to be ready to take into breakout room anyone who makes an echo. All right, so make sure you're unmuted, everybody. Keep your hands together at the chest, and you can repeat after me. Namo Tassa
Namo Tassa
Bhagavato
Bhagavato
Arahato
Arahato
Samma Sambuddhassa.
Samma Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa
Namo Tassa
Bhagavato Arahato
Bhagavato Arahato
Samma Sambuddhassa.
Samma Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa
Namo Tassa
Bhagavato Arahato
Bhagavato Arahato
Samma Sambuddhassa.
Samma Sambuddhassa.
So the meaning in brief, Namo means bowing, or I respect, I pay respect, or I'm thankful. Tassa, to him. Bhagavato, the one who is free from all suffering. Arahato is the one free from all mental defilements, free from all greed, hatred, ignorance. Samma Sambuddhassa, rightly and fully understood the truth of the world and the way out of the world. So that's what we now did. We reminded ourselves of the Buddha's three qualities, and now we are moving on to take the three refuges. Why do you take refuges? You remind yourself that the Buddha, the teacher, the Dhamma, the Buddha's teachings, and Sangha, the community of monks, are the source of the ultimate peace. Not only of the peace of Nibbana, but they are also source of advice for you to achieve peace, success, riches, happiness, love, and all your wishes fulfilled in this life and next life as well. Now notice one thing, when I am listing these benefits, I never say health. And that's because you cannot get health by following the Buddha's teachings. You will be healthy and you will be suffering based on your actions done in the past. But if you follow the Buddha's teachings and you do not become fully enlightened this life, well, then it's possible that next life you will be healthy the whole life. But usually people are not interested in that. We are interested in health right here and now. So that's not something that you can expect from Buddhism. Not at all. All right, so be careful about that. But happiness, peace, wisdom, success, fulfilled wishes, those are things you can get. In some cases, you can resolve diseases and pain through following the Buddha's teachings. Those are very special techniques that I rarely teach. There are techniques like that. But it's better to take the Buddhist practice as a solution for your mostly importantly health, mental health, and next life, and suffering in general, birth, old age, illness, and death. The Buddha did not, when he was the prince, Siddhartha, he did not he did not go to the forest to resolve any health issue. Okay? The prince Siddhartha did not go to the forest forest from the palace to resolve any health issue. The prince Siddhartha went to the forest to meditate to resolve the issue of birth, old age, illness, and death. He did resolve it. But his solution is therefore ultimately for birth, old age, illness, and death as the ultimate freedom from the potential for these, not from illness in the way a doctor gives you medicine and you get free from your bacteria or viruses or whatever problem you have. All right, so you are going for refuge to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha because they can provide you with safety, with mind safety, safety in the mind. They can provide you with wisdom, with happiness, peace. They can provide you with security for a happy life after death. They can provide you with the way out of all suffering. So that's why we take them as the refuge, as the ultimate source of peace and safety. So you can keep your hands together, the chest, make sure you're unmuted, and you can repeat after me. Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Buddham saranam gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dhammam saranam gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Very well. So now what comes when you recite the three refuges is that I will announce to you that it was successful. So I say Saranagamanang Paripunnang, which means going for refuges is complete. Now, upon saying that, you need to reply Ama Bhante, which means yes, Venerable Sir. So you do not say Saranagamanang Paripunnang. No, not at all. You only reply Ama Bhante. So let's try that together. Make sure that your hands are together at the chest and that you're unmuted. And we can do this together. Saranagamanang Paripunnang.
Amabante.
Perfect. Well done. So please remember that for forever, because you should never get wrong. If you get wrong, it's a little impolite. Okay, now let's move on to the first precept, and that about not killing. All right. So you already know the benefits of not killing. So I'll just give you, well, the translation is visible to you probably on your screen, but let's make sure you know it. It means I follow the rule of refraining from killing living beings. It means you never kill anything that lives, and we are here talking about intentional killing. As when you are walking, you may step on a bug. When you are breathing, you may breathe in a little bug and it just ends up in your throat. Well, that's the way it is, and it has nothing to do with bad deed or good deed. It's the way world is. But of course, we try our best to avoid killing beings. So when we are walking, we are careful, so we do not step on the bug. And when we are breathing, we try to breathe mindfully, so that if something gets in the mouth, well, at least we can notice it before it gets into the throat, and maybe it will survive. I think it happened to me several times that I like breathed in something and then I took it out and it was still living. So it is possible. All right. But you need to be lucky, and it will have to be lucky. All right. So now we are going to look at this precept. So what it exactly means, pana means a living being. Literally, it means breath. But here it means a living being. Atipata means destruction. Veramani is refraining, avoiding something. Sikkhapadang is the word of training or the role of training. Samadhiyami means I follow. So I follow the rule of training, that is, of avoiding killing living beings or destroying life. All right, so you can make sure, everybody, that you keep your hands together at the chest, that you're unmuted, and you can repeat after me. Panatipata
Panatipala
Veramani
Veramani
Sikkhapadang
Sikkhapadang
Samadhiyami.
Samadhiyami.
Perfect. So go little by little. There's no hurry. Important is that you come for every class, that you have your homework done, and that you hear the explanation gradually, slowly. We will get it all and much more than we ever got before in the past of these classes. Now, I would like to assign to you homework. So if anybody of you have any question about Dhamma, get it ready, because after I assign you homework, there will be less opportunity to ask. So you were, yes, and I actually didn't read for you my note, right? So I want to read for you my note. Can you remind me what was the chapter for this week, for this class?
Devante, we finished the teenager's brain, the building of brains, the second half. I'm not sure that I remember the page.
And no need to remember the page. Chapter number is enough. My page is anyway different from
Number 2,
else.
Devante.
So my note, page number 30. Among all the organs of the human body, the brain is the most incomplete structure at birth. Just about 40% the size it will be in adulthood. And I have here 3 highlighted. I don't know why I highlight 3, but I'll read it for you too. I have quite a few notes from this.
Devante,
Yeah.
can you please share your screen, Devante?
Excuse me?
Would you like to share your screen so we can easily see your note?
You would like to share to see my screen? Okay, I can do that.
Thank you.
So that means I will be sharing with you all of my notes, right? So we'll see them. All right. So I would like to suggest everybody to use Evernote for your notes, because it's very convenient. You can nicely write your notes and you can then easily sync it. If you have the full version though, your parents would probably be enthusiastic to support you if they find out that you use Evernote for your notes at your school and for other things. And it's pretty cheap to get the subscription. All right, so you can see I have here 3 things that are highlighted. So now, so page number 30, among all the organs of the human body, the brain is the most incomplete structure at birth, just about 40% the size it will be in adulthood. Page number 39. The connectivity of the brain slowly moves from the back of the brain to the front. The very last places to connect are the frontal lobes. In fact, the teen brain is only about 80% of the way to maturity. So it means that you still have 20% more to get in your brain. In other words, if you are not satisfied with your performance at school or thinking or remembering, no worry. It will be better as the time goes, okay? And it's most importantly, it's the problem with the adults. So adults sometimes don't understand you and you don't understand adults because you are different, all right? Because your brain is different, you think different way. Page number 43. Of the nearly 6,000 adolescents who die every year in automobile accidents, 87% die because of distracted driving. So if you already drive, make sure that you are not distracted, all right? So you need to keep your phone turned off if you want to survive. You have a choice, okay? If you drive, turn off your phone. Or if your car is a new one, then use the special hands-free for which you do not need to look at anything at all except at the front window to see what's going on in front of you. So you want to be careful. 87%, that's a lot. Fine. So now the homework. Under the microscope, let me see how big is that chapter. Yeah, that should be fine. It's about 9 pages, 8 pages, nice pictures. So under the microscope, it's a little bit of anatomy and quite technical. I see here something red. Thoughts, feelings, movements, and moods are nothing more than neurons communicating by sending electrical messages to one another. That's dangerous. It's not true. But some people think that, all right? Your thoughts, feelings, movements, and moods are either your active doing good deeds or bad deeds, or passive experiencing results of your good deeds or bad deeds. Sometimes it's more complicated and it's not results of your good deeds or bad deeds. But you can remember that for me and ask me next time when there is, and hopefully there is, opportunity to ask, all right? Or Tutam can ask me for that. So how do you experience pain or pleasure without having done something good or bad for that, right? So this is the homework for next time and the lists. So we'll move on to 2 more. Let's get 2 more. So let's get 2 more. So you are working on immediate benefits of following the precept of not killing and the karma benefits, immediate benefits of following the precept of not stealing, and karma benefits. So now we will be working on the remaining, not the remaining, but 3. Let's work on 3 and 4. All right, so I will be sending this for you in the chat box. I don't know if that's, no, that's not successful. How did we do it last time? Tutam, how did I share it last time?
Sorry, Bante.
How did I
Can you repeat
share?
the question?
How did I share the lists of benefits last time? Did I make a
Oh,
screenshot or did I copy
not yet.
paste?
No, Bante. Last time you just told the precepts, not without sharing the screen or any documents, Bante.
Okay.
But after class, you send the link of the file. But just to first precept, Bante.
Only the first precept? But everybody knew also the second.
Two first.
The first two.
Precepts. Yep.
The
Yes,
first
Bante.
two.
Yes, Bante.
Okay, so now everybody knows what's the chapter for teenage brain. Now that, do you see the lists?
Yes.
Nice. I suggest to you that everybody does your homework today. All right. I know now it's very late in some places of the world, and for some students it's still pretty early. But as much as possible, do it today. If not today, tomorrow morning. All right, so that you do not think about it, and your homework is done, so you're happy, and you can enjoy your week without any worries about homework. All right, doing your homework today is the best way to do it, so that you don't need to worry about it. Nice. So now it comes. Do you have any question about Dhamma or meditation or anything else at all? Luong Min Tuan, do you have any question, anything you'd like to say?
No.
All right. So it was a pleasure to see everyone, and I hope to see you next week. Next week I will be hailing you from Florida, so I will have again a different time zone. So I hope I will not mess up and I will come at the time of our class and not at another time. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Sadhu. Thank you very much, Bante. Everyone, can you please unmute? Yes. Everyone, can you please say goodbye, Venerable Sir?
Goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Yes, goodbye, everyone.